I'm a gamer and running in circles. I'm a rabbit and running in circles. I'm annoying and running in circles. Might as well jump in the hole and be a bunny. Be a bunny! Hola mis queridos, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Alicia, también conocido como Coneja. Hello my kittens, how are you? My name is Allison, also known as Rabbit, and today we are playing Power Wash Simulator. Yes indeedy, always excited to be playing a game on this channel, especially when it's Power Wash. Oh my gosh. Now, most likely you saw the three photos during the intro and you're probably confused and want an explanation or probably don't care about that explanation. I'm going to give it to you anyway. I want to make sure the gameplay of Power Wash Sim on this channel is as comfortable for you as it is for me. I am over the age of 18, over the age of 21, and there's going to be cursing, cussing, and adult topics. Seriously. Now, to go a little bit more in depth on the cursing side of things, I am at that point in my life where I have changed what I use in my cursing. With that, I no longer use religious words in my cursing, such as God, Jesus Christ, holy, anything like that. Seriously. And to be honest, I've been doing this since 2018, but for the past 2 to 3 years on this channel, I've been asking for your help. So, if at any point I accidentally use a religious word in my cursing, most likely I'll be able to catch myself on it, correct myself. If not, and you hear it, please call me out on it, comment down below. Seriously, I need to get used to this, and it's driving me nuts that I haven't gotten used to it. I don't understand. Now, I am aware I have Christian viewers, followers, subscribers, and whatnot. I want to let you all know I respect you. I really do. I want to remind you all to please respect my decision here. I left the Christian religion on my own volition. There was no external force or anything like that. Seriously. And now let's go ahead and get into the game, shall we? Now, I want to let you all know that I have pretty much every single DLC here. Tomb Raider, Midgar, SpongeBob, and I am aware that they're getting a fourth one, which I am super excited about. Yes, indeedy. But first, let's do the career path. I swear I clicked on it. There we go. And I think eventually we'll do the bonus jobs. But we're going to do the career path first. And maybe every now and then we might do a challenge mode. I don't know. I know how long these jobs can be. And let's go ahead and clean the backyard. I think there might have been a text or two that I missed. Or rather, message. I want to load. There we go. My computer has been acting weirdly slow today. Is this the extraordinary Dr. Powerwash? I got your details from your friend Harper. I could really do with a hand at my place when you're free. Funnily enough, my first girlfriend, Florian Perez, used to live here back in the day. Those were good times. Florian and I would climb up and down that rock garden all day, pretending we were on rumblin' Mount Restless, and the pond was a crater. I have no idea how we explain the fish being there, though. Cute. Alright, let's continue on with the job, shall we? Is it weird that my jaw is already hurting? I don't understand. I do want to let you all know that I have a water bottle nearby, so if at any point it sounds like I am slurping or smacking, it's the water bottle, most likely. Why won't it load? Dude, what's going on today? Please don't crash on me. Please don't. Please don't crash on me. What's going on? I seriously don't understand my computer. My virus scanner has told me that there are no viruses. There's no defaults or anything. There's no faults or anything. So I don't understand why this is happening. And I know for a fact that I've been putting a lot of stuff on Dropbox. So I it shouldn't be acting slow. Like, what the fuck? There's so much space on my computer right now. The game should not be loading so slowly. I know I'm complaining here, but this is unreasonably slow. It should not be acting like this. It's just, I don't understand. I think I might need to shut down my computer. Oh, the game heard me. Look, come on. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Seriously? Not responding twice in a row. I'm sorry guys, but this is insane. My computer should not be acting like this. What is going on? Hello, game. Thank you. I think I might have to turn down the specs just for this video because this is stupid. I saw that on the recording. What the fuck? Okay, so it seems like the mouse is fine. Controller sensitivity. I think I might have to increase that just a little bit. Oh wait, no, I'm using mouse, not controller. I don't want to lock mouse to screen. It's the graphics I should be looking at, right? Oh, why the fuck is that so high? I think for now, let's lower it to 30. Sorry if you're seeing black flashes on the screen. I just want to make sure this is going smoothly. Shadow distance. Let's decrease that to 50. I want to keep that on actually. Okay. Alright. That's moving better. Oh, but we are out of stone cleaner. We're still out of stone cleaner. Shouldn't it have refreshed? I guess we'll do multi-purpose cleaner. And let's do E. Change it to this. Because I want to finish up. Jeez, this is slow. Yeah, let's do this one. I'm sure eventually the game will start moving smoothly. Just not right now. I wonder what would have happened if I had opened Dreamlight Valley. Because I know that game is just as slow without any computer faulting. I wonder if it would have actually crashed. Oh. Not responding. I think my game's about to crash. I honestly don't know what's going on with my computer right now. And I think after I record, I'm going to have to shut down the computer at least for a little bit, because it shouldn't be reacting like this. I mean, I know how old my computer is. It's pretty old. But the fact that the computer is acting this way now, of all times, is just so unfortunate. Like, why? Hiya, buddy. Playing Counter-Strike. I should probably contact the people that are on my friends list. Ask them if they want to be in, or ask them if it's okay if their names show up in my videos. Because I kind of want the Steam overlay to be included. I want you all to see like what kind of games my friends play. I know my Facebook friend wouldn't mind, because he's trying to start up his own channel, his own YouTube channel. He plays some pretty cool games like Skyrim, Rocket League. He has a ton of games that I probably don't know, and he probably wants me to play because he thinks I would enjoy them. I'm like, he knows that I play Stardew, and he knows that I play like Dreamlight and now Power Wash. Like, he and I are pretty close. He's like a brother from another mother. Seriously. Just because, like, we've known each other for so long from Facebook. And he's a really nice guy. Like, it's funny because, like, I actually, all the things that I've learned about him, I probably still don't know anything about him except for those few things. And, like, I seriously do love him. I sometimes wish that we could date, but in other situations, I'm like, I'm glad I know him. I'm glad that we're friends, and I'm glad that I'm here for him as much as he is there for me. Like, we've gone through so much shit, like on our own, about our own independency, and on the times that I've asked him for comfort, or at least for advice or whatever, like, he's there. He pays attention and he listens. And on the times where I'm there for him, it's just like, he does his venting, and I'm like, yeah? Even though I don't fully understand, like, what's going on, I partially do, considering, like, we're both somewhat hermits. His independency, sort of there is quite different from mine, considering he gets help from his mom a lot more than I do with my mom. I'm not going to say a situation just because that is his call of whether he wants me to use it, whether he wants me to say anything about it publicly. I know his relationship with his mom. I know his relationship between me and him. Like we've actually done a video together on my channel, celebrating 100 subscribers, actually. And I'm fairly certain that once I hit 250, we'll do another celebratory video together. Hopefully. Because this would actually help him get some recognition for his channel, and not to mention just for a chance for both of us to hang out again. Because we haven't, the last time we got to hang out together was playing Portal 2, and honestly guys, I kind of do want to play both Portal games on the channel, but I can't even get past a certain point in the first game. Like, I'm trying to play the game on my own free time, but I'm like, I don't want to get past this point, even though I know what I'm supposed to do. Like, my controls suck. But yeah, like, I really like this guy. I love him to death. Love him to heck. And he's, as much as I want to say I love him like a boyfriend, we're technically not on that level, so I consider him a brother at that point. He's such an awesome guy. And a lot of times, I'm like, okay, I can understand why he's single, but other times I'm like, he's the sweetest guy. I don't understand why he's still single. But it's definitely gonna frickin' fruit fly. Or I should say gnat. It's not technically a fruit fly. Anyway. Where was I? Yeah, so he honestly is a great guy. Friendliest you've ever known. Like, he knows his boundaries, and I understand them, and do try my best not to cross them. And I know his boundaries when it comes to politics too. Like, it's similar to mine, really. And his love of games is far more passionate than mine, considering how many he has. Granted, I have quite a sizable library of them as well on Steam. They're just like all different types, just because like I don't know what kind I want to play, and I don't know what kind should be on the channel. For instance, BioShock, like I know I need to start playing that on the channel again. The last time I played it was sort of a cheat live stream like earlier this year. Oh my gosh, hang on guys, this is a notification and I want to get it off my screen. Okay. Alright. Okay, so I won't talk about it anymore just because, like, about my relationship with him, I should say. Just because it's starting to become a little bit awkward and I don't know what else to talk about when it comes to him. Like, I don't want to give away anything else without crossing the boundaries of his privacy. Although I probably crossed it a little bit by talking about his romantic life. Here we go. that did not help. Okay. Let's do this. Yo, that's a lot. I want to make sure that I can clean all this shit. Alright. Do this path. Doink doink. And get the corners, the outlines. Oh, this is separate? Heck yeah. Oh, yeah, geez, look at that. Okay. That's a little bit cleaner. Let it Alright. How did that not help? Okay, that's better. Okay. Okay. Whoop. Okay. Better. Okay. I mean, this is definitely taking a while. I very well could be cleaning something else, but I want to get this rock garden done. Okay. Under these rocks. How's it? Whoops. And there's also a little bit on the side here. Hey, make it. Look at that obvious dirt. Like, this is becoming a nuisance. Okay. Do 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 okay. E. Turn around. There's also this taunt scum. So let's enjoy it. And I love it. Sorry. I have this this soundtrack. I only have like 3 of the songs, but it's like a lullaby rendition of some of the Beatles songs. And if you don't know what Beatles is, they were ahead of your time. Um, they actually are a band that came out in the 1960s. And I say that because they were popular in the UK, and when they entered America in 1964, they became an even bigger hit and got so many songs published because of it. Oh my gosh, they were like American sweethearts because every girl fell in love with them. My mom included. I think she was particular for one of the guys. But anyway, the three lullabies that I have are And I Love Her, Blackbird, and I think Across the Universe? I have to double check. Right, so I actually want to update you all on Disney Dreamlight Valley. I'm still having login issues with the cloud save, and I partly think it's because Disney as well as Gameloft don't care. And I'm saying this because within the past week, I've gotten 2 notifications on my Google account. I really do mean that. I was like, what the heck is this number for? And I clicked on the bell notification, and it was telling me like alerts of 2 alerts of a game I play, Disney Dreamlight Valley. And one was that Disney fans are like begging for a stall update, a new stall, so that can like bypass the boring grind. And I say boring in quotations because that's what because that was literally quoted in the title. Boring in quotation mark. Quotation quotes, boring quotes. Fuck, I always forget how it goes. Quotes, boring, end quote. There we go. And it was just so annoying to see that, because, like, guys, Dreamlight Valley is all about grinding. What the fuck are you talking about? Just because you're bored out of your mind. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Just because you're bored out of your mind playing the farming part doesn't mean Disney should fall in line with what you want with every single thing. But I mean, I get it from a game developer's point of view, just because like they want to make sure the game works for everyone. So the fact that a lot of fans are calling it too grindy is a little bit worrisome. Because like our current generation is Gen Z. They want instant gratification. They don't want to work hard. Seriously. They think working hard is like farming in a farm simulation. That's the hardest work that they could think of. Lifting a pinky to do any chore for their parents is hard work. I mean, it's frustrating to a point. Like, a lot of Gen Zs don't even know what a telephone is. I'm not saying cell phone, telephone. I remember watching a clip, and this was probably going from like a couple years ago, of someone being on Oprah, and Oprah was telling her, why don't you figure out how to use this rotary phone? I really do mean it, a rotary phone from like the late 80s. And the girl had no idea how to use it. Like, she lifted the telephone, turned like the rotary part once, and was like, put down the phone, and she's like, is that it? Is that how you do it? Or no, she didn't even touch the rotary part. Like, she just lifted up and said, hello? I'm like, fuck's sake, girl. Oh, there's still, what the fuck? Oi! Oh my gosh. They finally got Price to play it. Oh jeez. Can I still not get that? What the fuck? Oh, the pond linear liner is still... Jeez. This is a nightmare. Oh my gosh. Oof. This is heartbreaking. Oh. I still didn't get a clear on the liner. Like, what? Come on. god. Finally. Now. Let's get some of this stuff. Let's get some of this shit cleaned. This is taking a lot longer than expected. Yo! Alrighty. Whoops, sorry. Let's get this cleaned up. Cause I know this can be a little piece of shit. So if y'all are not aware what this is called a lawnmower. Sorry, I didn't mean to be mean. A little, well, maybe a little. Cause seriously, like, there are a lot of Gen Zs that don't know what a lawnmower is. Just because their parents don't get them to do outside chores. Not to mention, like, lawnmowers are kind of non-existent now. People just prefer to use, I forgot what they're called, John Deere mowers, those kinds that you sit in. Oh. Okay, so, right, Dreamlight. So, there was the second notification that popped up concerning Dreamlight was that they are putting in a multiplayer feature. You heard me, multiplayer. You're telling me Disney and Gameloft are willing to fuck off with the cloud save errors and put in multiplayer? Do you know how many more complaints there's going to be about it? For fuck's sakes. Like, they decided to put in a multiplayer without even figuring out what the cloud save issue. That just goes to show that they do not care about any of us. Well, alright, sorry, I take that back. They do care, considering they put in a multiplayer. But the fact that they cared more about that rather than taking care of the cloud save issue says a lot. Like, they care more about sales than they do actual customer service. Oy. It's just frustrating, you know? Now, on the positive side of things, Jacksepticeye has finally announced what he wants to do for Thankmas. And I think because last year's Thankmas went so well with World Central Kitchen that he decided to use World Central Kitchen again for his charity, which I absolutely love. But it made me realize, since Stardew Valley is on hiatus, I can't use that. And so is Cat Cafe Manager, considering hardly anyone watches that shit on my channel. Sorry, Cafe Manager is not shit, but it's just I love that game all the heck, and the fact that no one bothered to watch it is just kind of sad. It's a really fun game. Whoa. Completely missed that. Smooth. Oh, I see it. Right, World Central Kitchen. So, yay! So the fact is, fuck's sakes, move me back a little bit. The fact is, a lot rides on a lot of people joining, and for some reason, Sean decided to have the charity event be a live show, which honestly I don't mind. But here's the kicker. He did not talk about the toolkit, nor was the link of the toolkit in his description box. So it kind of concerned me. I was like, are you strictly doing just a live show and not letting other streamers participate? Because seriously, a lot of people want to participate, especially those who are being encouraged from streamers. And the fact that he didn't provide the toolkit, I don't know why I keep doing that, basically meant that you can find it yourself, you know where to go, all that shit. He presumed that those who are new to Thankmas know where to go, which is kind of frustrating. Like, you would think after all these years he would still be considerate of everyone, including the new people, including the new streamers. And the fact that we can now add videos to our actual donation page and stuff like that, I was like, cool, this means those who don't stream can still participate in the charity. And yet he didn't provide a toolkit link. Like, I myself, since I've done Thankmas before, knew the link. I knew where to go. And fortunately, there is basically a quick way to find it. It's just by typing up Thankmas or Thankmas toolkit, if you know what a toolkit is. So it was kind of it was kind of prejudice of him. But I am still excited. Instead of using Stardew or Cafe Manager, considering the charity is World Central Kitchen, I want cooking to be a part of my charity portion. Not a lot of people think of themes when it comes to doing like live charity streams and stuff like that. I do. Like if the charity is all about cooking and helping people, like, you bet your ass I'm gonna choose a game that has cooking in it. And what other game do we have on this channel that has cooking in it? Dreamlight Valley! So, I most likely am gonna record a couple of videos ahead of schedule to upload on Wednesdays, or sorry, Sundays. Because I think there's like 2 Sundays left of the month. This Sunday and next Sunday, yeah. Unfortunately, I am gonna have to record next Wednesday's video ahead of schedule as well. I might record it after this, I don't know. Just because, like, next Wednesday, I am actually heading out to visit my sister for Thanksgiving. She is in charge of the Thanksgiving cooking this year, and I don't want to miss out. And considering I am finally working on publishing a book, this particular sister that's in charge of the cooking, which I'm surprised she is offering to do this, she is helping out with any money I might need for this month's purchase to cover publishing my book. I've hired a book cover artist, an illustrator, sorry. I hired an illustrator and to do the book cover artwork. I look forward to his artwork. Like, we communicated thoroughly of like what I want for the cover and how big it needs to be for the ebooks. Yeah, I said ebooks. Like, normally I want my books to be in paperback or hardback. I am aware how difficult it is for hardback, considering how expensive they are, not just for general purchases, but for making them as well, considering they're seriously just hardbacks. Wait, really? Oh, wow. Not what I meant to do. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, she's going to be covering it, which I'm super excited about. And next month I'll be hiring an editor. I'll be hiring an editor, and I'm super excited about that. Y'all, the book that I'm publishing is called Scrooge's Perfect Christmas. That's the current title of it. There's a chance that the editor might suggest a better title. I don't know. But the way how I ended the book, I really want the title to be that. So hopefully they won't change too much. They're more of a I'm hiring them more on a proofreading stance, and also like just making sure that the story works, that there are no plot holes or anything like that. Honestly, I don't want the editor to critique my writing style, because I am aware that a lot of editors believe that ending a sentence in a quote in a talking conversation should end with a period. Not me. Not all writers are like that. I am aware, and for me, I refuse to do that. My conversations are going to have a comma at the end of the sentence if they're just talking one sentence, or maybe more, I don't know. Because, like, normally when you use a period, you're like, okay, conversation is done. And then you're going on with the story, with, like, describing of what's happening. No, I want to point out that doing a comma and then quotation marks means they said this, and the conversation continues. But, like, I'm fully aware that if I want to continue a sentence onward, I will need a comma, quotation mark, she said this, she also did this, and then start the next quotation mark, continuing that one sentence, lowercase, of course, not uppercase, because that would mean that I'm starting a new sentence, unless the subject matter is involved. Or sorry, not subject, pronoun is involved. But yeah, I'm super excited about this book. I'm so glad I'm finally publishing something. Because I kind of made it clear on my Instagram, like a month or two ago, that I love watching movies. And watching certain movies kind of makes me cry. Or not kind of, they do make me cry. And certain movies put me through a thought process and possible breakdown, meltdown. I have to admit, there's an old Disney film called The Kid, has Bruce Willis and Spencer Breslin. I love those two. They're such great actors. If you're not familiar with Spencer Breslin, watch Tim Allen's Santa Claus. He plays one of the head elves. Anyway, I mean, there are a couple of other movies that there are several other movies that he's been in that I've most likely seen. I just can't think of any right now. Anyway, in The Kid, Bruce's character finds out that Spencer Breslin's character is himself at a younger age. And so throughout the movie, he's just like trying to figure out how to get rid of him, how to put him back in his timeline and all that shit. And meanwhile, he's just like having a breakdown himself, like, why am I, like, a lot of the characters that are there for him are like, dude, you gotta figure this shit out, you need to change your life around, something, you're just not yourself anymore. And, like, at some point, Spencer's character is like, I don't have this, I don't have that, and I don't have this. What the fuck am I doing in this right now? Or what the fuck are you doing right now? He actually does know some curse words. But not all of the curse words, thank goodness. And so, it was just really weird to see him go like that. And towards the end of the movie, I'm like bawling my eyes out. I'm serious, guys. Like, every time I watch The Kid, I have a mental breakdown. And I am aware of the time. I need to end it soon. But yeah, just like, watching that movie, I will always have a breakdown. And by the time the movie was over, I was like, fuck, what am I doing with my life? And it made me kind of recall my childhood. Like, I had a fun one. There was hardly any bullying, and if there was, I went to my family about it, and which there hardly was any bullying, by the way. But still, like, most of the time, I was just having fun, living the moment, and just trying to do my best to learn everything. I didn't care about making friends at the time, just because, like, I was having too much fun. Although I did make a few, I have to mention. One of them became my best friends, and we kind of grew apart. But it's just, during that childhood, a lot of the kids around me were like, I want to be this, I want to be that. They were all just excited about different career paths. And me, like, I didn't care. I wasn't focused on what I wanted to do. I focused on what I am doing now and wanting to learn everything. Like, because of my disability, my mental thought process is a lot different from everyone's. I grew up faster, but at the same time, my mental thought process aged slower. So by the time I was in high school, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to be when I grew up. And that made me realize, like, it was English 10 where I was having difficulty. I had already written like a movie script at that point, or I should say during that year, and I tried to show it to my English 10 teacher, and he was like, this is not a script, this is a dialogue, and I'm like, what? Of course it's dialogue, it's a fucking script, not everything is going to be about describing the setting. Of course I said this mentally, I didn't actually tell that to him, but the way he worded his advice, I was like, fuck you, dude. Hey doc, bumped into the park warden, he definitely needs your help. Okay, cool. And I am aware of the time, but I want to finish my discussion here. Otherwise, I'm going to lose topic of it in the next video. But, like, I didn't like it. And the rest of the semester was a lot like that. Like, he taught English 10 like it was college. And I had a teacher's aide in that class. Like, even she was like, well, since you need to work a little bit harder to get to pass this class. She was hardly helping me at all. And by the time that I was super far behind, I complained. I cried to my mom about it. And she was like, okay, clearly this isn't working. Let's try to get you a different teacher, get you switched for the next semester. And I am so fucking thankful that I complained about this. Because the teacher that I got for the next semester was so much nicer. I seriously wish I could remember his name. But I know he's African American, he's bald, and he was so creative and so thoughtful. Like, he was aware, I think he was aware of, like, my disability, and, but I think he also saw the potential in me, just because, like, every time I showed him something of, like, what I was somewhat proud of, but wanted to get his approval on something, or wanted him to check on it, he was like, okay, well, how about this? And instead of, like, actually telling me what to do, he suggested an idea of, like, how I could turn it around, how I could improve it. And he said it in such a way that was, like, really helpful advice. And even with a book report that I was working on, he was like, okay, well, and I think I had turned in, like, multiple book reports at that point. He was like, okay, I think you've been using a lot of books that you've already read. I think this time you should go outside of your comfort zone and choose a different book. And I'm like, okay. And I think it was during my freshman year that I was like, I don't like documentaries, I don't like nonfiction. I couldn't figure out how to write first-person narration. I couldn't figure out how to write book reports for the life of me. And it's thanks to him that I somewhat figured it out. And it's thanks to him that I decided to continue my creative writing. Like, he clearly saw the passion I had for writing, and he wanted me to continue that. And I think because of that, it made me realize I could do this for a living. I am aware there are authors. I'm aware that, well, I mean, not authors. I am aware that there are a ton of successful creative writing authors. And I could do this if I wanted. And it was just so inspiring, just like how he was doing it, and as well as my English 11 teacher, like him and my English 11 teacher, both of them I super love and have deep respect for them. They shaped my life. They helped me become the writer that I am today. And so because of that, I've been writing manuscripts since like 2004. A lot of them I lost because of my dead PC that I had a couple years back. But I do believe since then I've written over 80 manuscripts. 80. Like, huh? So, for that, I sincerely love you too. And I thank you so much for that. I forgot. No, not that. I forgot how to summon the ladder. But yeah, so I'm thankful for them because after I just realized what I wanted to do with my life during my freshman year, I was like, thank goodness. I love you guys. I will always be thankful for this. And oh, F. Fuck's sakes, F. I will always love them. There we go. So yeah, that's my story. And I will constantly say it, like, I am thankful for them. And because of them, like, I still have passion for writing. My creative imagination will never stop. And I think for the past 5 years I've been writing erotic stories. Just because, like, of my sexual drive is, like, not pleased. But anyway, just remembering that and realizing that last year, up until last year, I kept saying I will become an author, I will eventually publish, I will, and I realized the word will is a procrastination word. I will eventually do it. I will eventually become this. I had to stop saying it. And I had to start saying I am going to publish. I am going to save my money to hire an editor. I am going to save my money for an illustrator. I am. And it finally happened. Granted, I might not have enough money this month for the illustrator, but someone is going to cover the rest of what I cannot pay. And I am thankful for that. I love that I have such a supporting family. And the same goes for next month. Like, if there's a chance that I might not have enough, and even one of my sisters was like, don't worry about buying gifts for Christmas. You need to pay attention to your payments for this editor. And I'm like, I love my family. Like, I really am going to be publishing a book, and I am super excited. I don't care if it flops or not. I'm publishing a book, and I cannot be happier. I am going to become an official published author. And I hate to say it, but like, I think it was during like 5 years ago maybe that I was doing book readings on my other channel, and I actually had to contact one of my favorite authors to say, hey, I wrote a book that has a couple of characters from your series. I was wondering if it's alright if I could read that specific book on my YouTube channel. And they were like, yeah, it's totally fine. I don't remember his exact wording, but one of the things he said was that reading my books on YouTube is a form of publishing. And I was like, I don't entirely agree with it considering copyright issues, but okay. I love that thought process. And it's because of that just kept me going. Kept me going with the thought that I will become an actual author, that I will actually publish my books. And I'm thankful for that. I am so happy that I just kept pushing. Granted, that specific book that has those character names, I might change them just because when I do actually publish it, I know there will be issues. I most likely will have to change their names, which really sucks because the plot kind of involved a villain from his series. Like the villain's not actually in it, but the guy's name is the description of the guy is involved. But yeah, and I am aware how long the video is going. Just give me a break, guys. I wanted to make sure this topic was thoroughly discussed. I will always love. Oh, yeah. I will always love. La, da, 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 da. Come on. What's going on? Okay, well, that's good over there. Oh, jeez. Come on. I at least want to finish the shed before the video ends. No. Come on. Sorry, that probably wasn't necessary. Okay. Oh, yeah, I can see it. Oof. Never fall in love again. Come on, I want to finish the shed. Thank goodness. Keep doing that. Okay. We're finally done. That is not what I meant to do. I'm going to put this here. And I will. Damn. Let's try that again. I want to put you there. Boing. Heck yeah. Alright. Let's just do a little spritz. I'm gonna clean until the buffer shows up. Because that means it's saving. I can save though too, right? Apologies, I had to sneeze. That loud noise was my mic clicking. I can not only hit the mute button on my keyboard, but I can also move the mic to make it shut off, which is pretty cool in my opinion. But that is where I'm gonna have to call it. I thought the save mechanic would happen while cleaning this roof, but I guess not. But I do have to get going, y'all. I love you so much, my beautiful kids and viewers. If you are new to Power Washing Simulator, I hope I helped you out at least a little bit. If not, I'm not doing my job. And if you're just now tuning into this channel and you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that red subscribe button. Make it that beautiful gray, as well as that bell icon right next to it. That'll notify you of all the videos that I do, which are on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Central, and Sundays 4:30 p.m. Central. I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night wherever you are in the world. I am Sweet Rascally Rabbit. Surprised that I'm not even halfway through. Well, I'm almost halfway through. It's 45%. Fuck! And also saying goodbye. Stay awesome and stay on YouTube! I'm a gamer and running in circles. I'm a rabbit and running in circles. I'm annoying and running in circles. Might as well jump in the hole and be a bunny. Be a bunny. Oof. Oh, nope. Unclick that. I found the Hallmark Channel. I found the Hallmark Channel movies YouTube channel. I've subscribed. I love my Christmas sappy movies. I said it. I love Christmas more in movies than I do real life sometimes.